we're all set. So what happens is once that was done priming, it moves right from the setup into the surgery screen. You're ready to rock, okay? So what you see down here is you have your different modes that the doctor can get in. Core vitrectomy, that's when he's taking out all the vitreous. Mobile retina, when he's like shaving closer. Something for dense tissue. Extrusion. Extrusion, they will use your second, the light blue, and put a soft tip on there or something like that. And then that's pretty much it. So what's going to happen in between the case here, they may want to change infusion pressures just up and down there. When you hit this little arrow below your selection, you just have more options there. So it's not often you need to do that, but if they can go from regular infusion, which is 35, to alternate infusion with the push of their foot pedal. But if they want you to do it, occasionally you'll find a doctor that wants you to do it. That's where you do it. You hit that button, and it's on regular. You switch it to alternate. See, and then it's up to 60. Go back to regular that way. Or you can just boop all the way up to 60. If you go to fluid air exchange, that's right there. They can do that on the foot pedal too if it's set up, but they normally would probably want you to do it. That's pretty much the basics for the setup here. If you do, what is there? Phaco? You guys do any Phaco with this? So the setup with that is either one of these two. You plug it into that, and if you know in advance you're going to use it, you can set that up at the same time as you set up your cassette, and it will prime that way. If you're in the case and it's like, oh, we're going to use that, you'd plug it in. There's a little cap. You'd fill that with BSS and put that on it, and then you would do the Phaco prime. So that's it. I'm going to tell you a couple of things that are kind of like troubleshooting that I see a lot that you might see. I might be able to help you out a little bit. So if you have an issue where it is not priming for whatever reason, it just goes halfway through and it says error in the priming. Normally you're still good, but you want to be sure. So what I like to do is so you've already got all this set up, right? You don't need to take any of this apart. Just go to end case, proceed with end case, yes, and then go to restart. So it'll just do a restart, just like when your computer, something messes up, sometimes you hit the restart and everything's good, well again, right? That'll take 1 or 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, but then it'll come right back. It'll come right back to the setup screen, and you just go right to prime again, and you prime it. Because some people are like, oh, we need to get a whole new pack. These are expensive. You don't want to do that. You want to try that reset, hit prime again, and 9 out of 10 times it's going to prime just fine, no issues. It could have been a kink in one of the lines. It could have been something moved in there. It would have made no difference, most likely, but that's just kind of a way to be sure. The other thing is with the foot pedal, please try to make sure not to run that cord over. Believe it or not, it just looks like a regular electric cord, but there's a lot more going on in that thing, and that can, and these things are crazy expensive. So I don't know if you guys have a service contract or not, but not running those over is going to save the hospital some money in the long run. Always keep it like you are. It's got this little place to hang it up. Some people just drop it down in there, and that's another way to kind of mess up these foot switches on the bottom.